G'day guys, welcome back to the Wannabe Runner. It is night before a marathon. Yay! This marathon's very different to the three that I've run before in that it's not in a big race in the city. This one's on my own, well, essentially, with a support crew. I'm looking forward to it just as much though, I reckon, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying to run a big PB. Today I'm just going to quickly go over the final preparations. So it was a bit weird waking up this morning feeling pretty fresh and then knowing that I was having another full day of rest, 2 full days of rest before this run. First time I've had 2 days off since I did the half marathon, which I think was back in July. So it's been a few months, and I've been running a lot since then, covered a lot of kilometers. Feeling ready, now I'm feeling very fresh. And I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a good night's sleep tonight, waking up fresh, ready to run a good race tomorrow. Got no niggles in my legs or in my body. Everything seems to be going to plan. The only issue is there's a fair bit of rain tomorrow morning, but well, can't help that. I've done plenty of training runs in a lot of rain, so I'm used to it, and I'll just make the best of it tomorrow. The positive side of that is I'm running on what's normally a very busy bike track, but if there's plenty of rain, we're going to be pretty alone out there, which is fine. Got my support crew lined up. Hodgie's on the bike, Adam's on the bike, and I've got a mate who's, I think, going to be joining me running at the 25k mark. He'll run from about 25 to 37 k's. That'll be something to get me through that really punishing phase of the run where you've only just crossed the halfway point. You got a long way to go. It's hurting already, and you want to be dropping off the pace, but hopefully that's another thing that can keep me going. Got my family meeting me at the start line and the halfway point and at the finish as well. So got no excuses. It's all looking good for tomorrow. And I'll quickly just show you a few things that I've been buying in preparation, the little basics that I've learned over the years that I do need. Starting with some sports drinks. I've got 4 of these that Adam's going to carry. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, I probably won't be drinking all that much of them. I might only drink 1 total, but I've got those options there if I need it. A couple of old bottles filled with water, probably more to tip over my head than anything else. As I mentioned the other night, got some band-aids because unfortunately, especially in the wet, bleeding nipples is a real problem. Ugh. Gross to think about, but it definitely happens. My main source of glycogen for the morning, jelly beans. I tried eating a few different lollies in a couple of the practice runs over the last couple of weeks, the longer runs, and they were really the only thing that I enjoyed actually chewing on and eating. A lot of the other things just didn't feel right sitting in the mouth. So jelly beans it is for me. Another energy thing, Revy strips, which are caffeine strips. I only ever have these before an actual race because I don't drink coffee, and it's just a good way to, well, I don't drink coffee very often, good way to give myself a little caffeine boost. So I have one of them before I start, and then maybe every 30 minutes during the run itself as well. I've got my headphones. These ones just sit over the, or in front of the ear, so I can still chat to my mates. I may not even turn them on tomorrow, but they're there just in case I want to tune out from from the pain that's around me and focus on the music instead. But I probably won't wear them, but I've got them just in case. Got my running watch, of course, and I'll have my phone in my pocket. And then in terms of clothes, one of my old marathon shirts that I got quite a few years ago now. I'll be running in that, so it's an Asics top. It's not the lightest top in terms of weight, but it's comfy enough. I've never shown my underwear on my vlog before, and I probably never will again, but answers all chafing questions in case you've ever wondered how you might stop chafing. I've tried powder and creams and all sorts, and the only thing that works for me is the step 1. Then I've got this base layer, which just, I guess they're half tights. They stop just above the knee. And the main reason I wear these is for the pocket, which you put your phone in and it won't bounce around, unlike when you're wearing baggier shorts the phone bounces around and can even bounce out. So I just wear them for the sake of carrying my phone. Got some, I think these are 5-inch Adidas shorts. Need the pockets for the Revis strips and for tissues and whatever I'm going through at the time. And then the all-important footwear. Absolutely love Steigen socks. These are really thin. They're guaranteed by the company not to give you any blisters, which is a big guarantee. And these are especially good in the wet weather, so they're going to be perfect for tomorrow. Company in Geelong, actually, so not too far from us. And then the shoe selection. This one I've known a long way out since the very first time I ran in them. Absolutely loved them, and I think I've only done 3 runs in them, maybe even 2 runs. So tomorrow, running in the Saucony Endorphin Speed. Really comfy shoe. They've got a rocker in them. They're really light, definitely a race shoe. They fit absolutely beautifully for me, and they've got a nylon plate, not a carbon plate in there, but a nylon plate. So the Pro version with the carbon plate is just a lot more expensive, which one day I'll take a plunge and buy a proper marathon racing shoe with the carbon plate, but not yet. These are really fast, and I'm looking forward to wearing them again, because as I said, I haven't worn them very often. So it's exciting to be able to take them out for another spin tomorrow. It's only 6:30 p.m. I'll probably try and get into bed by about 8:30 tonight, because I'm going to get up at 4, eat a nice light breakfast, and have a nice hot shower or a bath, something to warm up the muscles a bit. But yeah, I'm going to hopefully sleep well. I definitely give myself a chance to have a nice long sleep. And yeah, the early start, just want to give time for the food to settle in the morning, so I don't have any gastric issues when I'm running. That is just the worst. I'm sure anyone who does any long distance running, or even the shorter stuff, you'll know exactly what I mean. You want to have a nice settled stomach, especially on important days like this. So it's going to be, for me, a marathon like I've never done before, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's great to have the support of my family and friends in various ways, carrying drink bottles there just to talk, filming as well, so I can do another vlog afterwards, and running alongside me, encouraging me, keeping me updated on my progress in terms of time. I'll know how far I've gone and that sort of stuff from my watch, but just knowing how I'm going compared to my goal time. It's hard to run those numbers through in your head when you're actually running, so Hodgie will be great having all those data points ready for me every time my watch beeps for the end of a kilometre. Well, that's it. All I can do from now is rest well tonight and then prepare finally in the morning. And definitely looking forward to getting out there, running fast, running faster than I have before. There's, of course, always the risk that things don't go to plan in terms of time, but also even in terms of finishing. Having done all the training, there's absolutely no guarantee that I'll be able to actually run the 42 kilometres. Injuries happen, cramps happen, whatever, but we're just hoping that tomorrow none of that happens, that it's just a nice smooth run, and hopefully I'll come back with some good news in a couple of days. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple of days on the Wannabe Runner. See you later.